We are live, and we are Dances with Kobolds, and this morning we're continuing with our Eberron AL schedule with the Cannith Code. Last time our heroes broke into the Boromar mansion, a halfling mafia gang, and were able to steal the letter the mysterious letter that was of interest to House Orien, and obviously to House Boromar as well. On the way, you guys were able to infiltrate rather seamlessly. And on the way out, both two of you came across a rival gang planting a bomb. You allowed them to go about their business, and the bomb exploded, killing some people. Innocent subcontractors.
Working for the mafia. See, as a subcontractor, your personal politics do come into it a lot.
And as a result, both you, Chetney, and Velut were temporarily arrested. Especially after Velut went, "Oh, by the way, we heard a rumor that there was somebody wants to bomb you guys." On your way out.
Well, yeah, I was trying to save some lives.
You were interrogated by a few people, but because you two never saw the actual person setting up the bomb and let him go, you just heard a rumor, you guys will eventually be let go. Caval is upset at you because he wanted, if you heard the rumor, he would have liked to have known about it. Possibly could have done something about it, but c'est la vie. But before both you, Chetney, and Velut are allowed out, you get a visitor. One of the lawyers, when you met with the lady Shala Diorian in the very first episode, she was flanked by two lawyers. One of those lawyers has come to see you and set you free.
Well, about time. It's not like I've done anything wrong. What's taking you so long?
The houses move at their own pace, sir. And House Orien would have liked to remind you that you are technically under their employ, and would have liked to have known about a potential plot, even if it was just a rumor. And you'll see the lawyer click something in their hand. And remember earlier when you met with Lady Shala, you had that buzzing in your head while she was talking to her lawyers in the same room with you?
Yep.
That sort of thing happens again. You've never seen this tech before, but you presume it's some sort of Dragon Mark tech that's not for lesser people. And instead it forms sort of like this bubble around you three, and he says, "Ah, there. So, I presume you or your associates retrieved the item?"
Did we?
The letter, yes, you retrieved it. The whole point of the heist was to get the mysterious letter that one of their couriers was killed over.
Well, I thought it was to stop a bombing at this point.
No, we were sent there to get information that would, well, it's for the job that we were hired on for, because we're
Yeah,
trying to find out about
we've got the original letter from the courier.
Excellent, most excellent. But I presume it's not on you currently, correct? That shifter associate of yours that was seen running away.
Yeah. He's the one that has it.
Oh, okay. That's understandable. What we want you to do next is find a way to decipher the letter. We don't want to be involved. Don't want to be involved. We know that you weren't necessarily a part of the bombing, but we have to worry about optics. The bombing has tore through the halfling community. And that Lady Lobana woman, the one who sent the letter, has used this as a way to sort of, to entrench herself in higher society. She has her hooks, she's up to something, but we can't figure out exactly what just yet. So it's up to you to decipher the letter, and then report back to us what you find. We'll continue looking for Lady Lobana's motivations. We might have to bring another dragon-marked house into this, but so, oh well. You're free to go now, unless there's any other plots you might have heard of that we would enjoy to hear.
No, just that one as far as I can recall.
Good, Goodwin. Remember. Tell us next time. And with that, he'll click off this device, and you'll be left on your way. Mash, I presume you rendezvous back with our shifter friend. He hands you the letter and says, you know, things have gotten too hot. I'm being chased down by all these people. I need to get out of town for a while.
Woohoo! Get out of free jail card. Get out of jail free card.
Yes. So I'm gonna be staying out in the country for a while. But here's the letter. Don't die on me, Mash.
Okay, I'll take the letter and put it somewhere safe. Or what are we? We're trying to decode. Wait, weren't we trying to decode it for the people who decode things for a living?
House Orien is the House of Passage. You're thinking House Silvis.
Oh, okay.
Passage means they're just really good at like wayfinding, directions, postage, etc., etc. And I presume Chetney and Valut, you make your way back to the inn where Mash is staying.
Can you hear Steph or?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sometimes she cuts out, so she won't.
she presumes correctly.
So, what do you three do?
Oh, do we find him? Do we see him? What's the scene look like?
I presume you're back in the. You guys had an inn that you've used previously as sort of like a stomping ground, and you're all back inside your room at the inn. You only see Mash. Your friend is the other friend isn't there.
And I'll explain that they're chasing him down as the blame for the bomb, I guess?
Yes. He was seen running away from an explosion.
Well, you don't run towards explosions.
Well, you should as a healer.
No, you wait till the explosion's done, then run towards it.
Well, I suppose we better crack open this letter to see what sort of cipher is going to be needed.
Is there a seal on the letter?
There is a seal on the letter, and it is Lady Lobana's seal. Which looks to be like have like a silver flame motif. Because, you know, she's, you met her in the very first adventure. And you, especially, Chetney, know she's up to something. And she's using this sort of silver flame thing, like being very loyal to the silver flame, as like a cover for something, but you don't know what it is. So this looks like, so this is Lady Lobana's seal, and it has that silver flame motif in it.
Very good. Proceed with the opening of the parchment.
Are we breaking the seal, or are we going to try?
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna I'm gonna carefully like slide a dagger or stiletto or a knife underneath the seal to pop it up.
You do
so it
so.
stays intact.
You do so, and you open the letter, and it's all gobbledygook. It's all deeply encoded. And, Valut, you get a sense that there's a lot of magic involved in this code. It isn't like a simple cipher that you might do, sort of like a Caesar cipher, where one's A, etc., etc. This is some higher level, magically encrypted parchment.
Well, I can't do anything with this.
Can I make? I was going to say, can I make an Arcana check to see if I know the magical wording or magical language that's used in there?
Sure. It's a whole lot of magic. Like, a lot of magic. And you would know, just in general, this is probably House Sylvis.
It's a double stuffed Oreo of magic.
Basically.
Well, I'll look at my remaining compatriots and say, well, this is well beyond my means for magical deciphering. But it seems that House Sylvis may have a hand in this.
Oh, there's also our contact. Sorry, Leon. There's also our contact in the underworld, and because if there's a house that makes codes and stuff and breaks codes, then there has to be the equivalent person in the black market, right? If this is clandestine?
Oh, I'm sure.
You would know. Growing up in the world of Eberron, the dragon-marked houses are supposed to stay neutral. So as long as you have the coin, they will sell to you. Typically. And they tend to be very, they're very careful about their monopolies. They don't want any other person sort of becoming competition. Because the House Civis is all gnomes. So if there's a gnome that ends up bearing the House of Mark Civis, even though they're not a part of the family per se, they will immediately adopt that person and give them a life of luxury. So if you're poor and have the Mark of Civis, you would just show up at a Civis place because they're going to give you a whole bunch of food, etc., etc. It's basically it incentivizes people with this power to come forward and join up.
Well, it turns out that I was re-rolling as that. So we have an in now.
So, may I see the letter and just kind of peruse over it for a moment?
Yes,
Oh,
I
yes,
hand it to Chetney with my mage hand.
All right, Chetney is going to try to decipher this letter. Even though he most likely will not be able to do so, he will make an attempt to do so. But before he does that, he will ask Velut, Sir Velut, do you happen to have any parchment and or quill and ink available?
No, I do not.
Very well, very well. I'm assuming in my forgery kit that there is parchment and ink and quill to make documents.
Oh,
Okay,
absolutely.
so I will. So I said, no worries, no worries. I may have some here, and I'll go ahead and just pull some out. And I'm going to lay out a parchment and dip the quill in the ink, and I'm going to look over this thing, and I'm going to try to decipher it if there's a skill that I need to try to roll on.
Guidance, too.
Sure, roll me let's just do a straight, Investigation check.
Plus a D4. Nice.
You sit there and you stare at the code, and you just stare and stare some more. You try a couple ciphers. You think you almost got it, but then it ends up turning into gobbledygook. You feel you could create a copy of this letter, or at least a good enough fake, after studying it for so long. But, you still can't make heads or tail of it. However...
Okay, so...
Oh, go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm just gonna go ahead and jot a bunch of stuff down on the paper and make it look like I have figured something out, and then Chetney will say, well, it's so close, it's coming to me, and that there is some sort of code word or something that must be used, and it is eluding me, but it's right there. I have almost mastered it, and just let all the gibberish writing and stuff that he's made on the paper make it appear as though he may understand something, but it's just a bunch of garbage.
Okay, that's great.
That's a good performance.
That is one. And with that, there is a small knock on the door.
I guess we answer it.
And you see before you a halfling male, lower class. He has a mop of curly black hair that is filled with soot, and his tan face is smudged with a little bit of mud.
We don't have any chimneys.
Can we help you?
Oh, sorry, sir. Here you go. And he will hand you a letter.
Not a bomb, okay.
It's not a bomb, it's just a letter.
Another one.
Okay, we'll give him a tip.
Yes, sir, please.
Well,
Don't eat yellow snow.
I'll give you a tip. Don't come knocking at our room without telling us that you're coming first. As I grab the letter with my mage hand and I bring it over.
I'll give him a silver.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. And, you'll leave.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Oh, I won't, sir. I won't.
Or on one girl.
Oh, I'll spend it on all of them. And some of them are men, too. You open up, and it's a regular letter. If you open up the mysterious letter that's in the notes button...
Wait, I don't get it. It just says Haster, Haster, Haster. Just over and over again. Haster, 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 Haster. No, nobody played Call of Cthulhu?
Oh,
No.
I get it. I was like, wait a minute, Haster? Alright, so the mysterious... Can everyone see the mysterious letter?
Yes.
Okay. It says, Good morning, cunning investigators. I hope this letter finds you well. My name is Alicia Lund, and I'm a dragon mark of House Civis. That's point 1. I'm a spy, and I hear things. That's point 2. Last night, I heard you came into the possession of a coded letter that you now need translated. That's point 3. You see how these things come together, right? Gnomes like me, those with the dragon mark, can see right through codes, get me? I can help, but I need a favor done for me. See, I'm currently plying my craft in a House Cannith compound, and I'm worried that my cover story is wearing a little thin. I need someone to extract me before the whole situation goes elemental, and none of my fellow agents are close enough. You follow me? You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I've included a map to the Cannith compound in the lower Dora region. It looks like any other warehouse down there, so make sure you got the right place. There are 2 other ways in, besides the main gate. Stay sharp now. Respectfully yours, Alicia Lund. P.S. Would you mind doing a bit of identity theft for me while you're at the compound, if you have time? The chief artificer keeps his records locked up tight, and I'd love to get my hands on his identification card and his personnel records.
She wants to take out so many mortgages in his name.
Why not?
Oh. Well, I guess we now have our way to decode this letter.
It's awfully convenient, though.
Chetney is going to start looking for holes in the walls and stuff like that for someone to be spying on him.
Okay. I think that's an investigation. Yeah, investigate.
Guidance?
Yep, I can say you guidance, Tim. You're not in, like, combat or anything. You actually look around this room, and this room is solid. There's no trapdoor, there's no listening hole, you can't see any sort of magical contraption that could amplify voice or anything like that.
Well, this gnome spy, as she calls herself, must be good at her craft because we've just recently opened this, and to get a messenger here and there, she must have been watching.
You two also made a big splash at the ball the other night.
And then got arrested.
No.
Yeah, and then got arrested.
We didn't make a big splash.
The key is she knows about the letter. The letter is where the questionable spying comes into play.
Right.
Well, I say
Someone
if
would have
she's
had to
willing
been
to
present
help
to
us.
see the letters changing hands.
What was that, sorry?
I still say if she's willing to help us, we got to go check it out.
Well, I mean, I could finish deciphering this given a few more moments of time. However, if she is a master, then perhaps there's something I might learn from her.
Exactly. We can all learn something from her.
And I mean, if we don't want her to know what's in the letter, we could give her it in sections.
There you go.
Like 2-word bits or 1-word bits, and then we just re-put it back together after.
Well, considering she knows we have the letter, I don't think that's really going to matter.
That's true.
So,
All right. I guess we head
first
there.
piece of business, we have to extract her one way or another. And I have a wonderful idea of how to extract her from the house. I do believe that she could be one of my vassals who has tried to escape her duties, and I am in search of her.
Or perhaps I could act strangely and you are returning to get repairs, because it is a Cannith factory.
Right, you always act strangely, though.
He will begin to mimic I'm a little teapot.
Here, Mash, come here. I think I know a way that we can make you act a little bit more strange as Blute walks over and just starts grabbing gears inside of you and pulling them out.
Yeah, well, it doesn't work that way. Well, so we got 2. Any other ideas? Because we got 2.
Well, I mean, I always have ideas.
Remember, in the mysterious letter, she says there's 2 other ways in. Other than the main gate.
Well, shall we do a little recon?
Clearly, recon would be advantageous, but our last effort at the distraction worked so well for us. We could do that one again.
But we really don't have the sneaky guy to get in this time, so...
I mean, we're not trying to get... This is a House Cannith compound. We're not trying to go in and kill everybody, right?
Well, I mean, if we're trying to extract this lady, if it comes down to it, we're going to have to.
Not only that, but we are also trying to steal identification. Therefore, it looks like we will be getting our hands dirty and trying to be sneaky. And, I might add that I'm not half bad at that myself.
We could rent somebody. What's the rules for renting other classes?
I don't think that's AL legal.
Oh yeah, we're in AL.
Well,
yeah, outside of AL, you could just rent someone.
We can go recon, and I can pose as Mash's owner, and Chetney, you can try to sneak in.
Maybe through a second story?
Yeah, find one of the other entrances and sneak in.
Well, I'm not a wonderful climber. However, let's not get carried away. Perhaps we should do a little recon first.
Okay.
Good idea.
So, do we need what time a day are we looking at? Is it?
I'm going to say it's lunchtime-ish.
Oh, a wonderful time for recon. So if anyone asks, we are all looking for either food or a place to relieve our friend's oil from his oil bladder.
Aha.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you make your way to the general area. The warehouses are this whole district is warehouses. The warehouses are packed very tightly together, with only 10-foot wide streets between each building.
That seems silly.
Also, this whole area seems, considering it's warehouses...
Yeah, why 10 feet? You'd want at least to be able to pass 2 wagons along.
They're all just very tightly packed.
No, but 2 wagons can't pass, so you got infinite gridlock.
Maybe that's why there's not too many people down here. And there's also a lot of fog and sewage smell. This is Lower Dora, which is known as, like, the rough part of Sharn. So the sort of shabbiness is not unknown to you. You've been roughly in this area before, but there's a lot of fog and kind of smelly.
This is so beneath me.
Remember, clutch your possessions. Make sure that no one takes them.
I can't smell anything. Alright, so what's the building look like?
It looks like a warehouse, but the compound itself is guarded. You see the main gate, and there are already 2 hobgoblin captains, and they look like mercenaries. They have scarred faces and heavy armor, and they're checking the badges. It seems like all the workers who work here are wearing like a beige lab coat with some sort of like ID card. And they're also like looking through purses and bags and stuff like that. If you want to know more, you can roll me a perception check.
Post 9/11 Sharn is not the same. I remember when you could just walk places without the searches.
Whoa! Nat 20! Okay, so Volute, you see all the things with your Nat 20. You know that these guards are not...
That did not work. All we heard was like
Okay.
wind.
I was trying to do my best Saruman impersonation on that, but I missed.
Okay, so you guys, you go around back. You do like a whole perimeter as a part of your searching. You go to the back of the sort of warehouse area, and you find that there are two large shipping doors in the back. They slide upwards into the roof and are held down by a lock and chain. It's sort of like a garage door. And there is, oh, okay. You've seen, like, some of the hobgoblins would go, open the doors with a key. For these, shipping entrances. And with your nat 20, the stench of sewage permeates the district. Characters who investigate the source of the scent, which you did, find a covered manhole around the corner from the warehouse's main entrance. You open it and you see a ladder into the sewer as expected, but the sewer below it is dry.
It shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
It rained last night.
Mm-hmm.
By go, the sewer is nothing but a ruse.
Absolutely. It appears you found the two entrances.
Whoever wrote these modules really likes hidden sewer entrances.
Yeah, they really do. And heists.
Well,
I prefer the cleanest method of entry.
well, I'm going in the sewer. It'd be funner.
So, are we all going to do this? Or are we going to do the other plan? Are we going to do this now, or do we wait for tomorrow? What is the actual plan that we will be executing here?
Yes, that's important.
Well, here's an idea. We get in. We can knock out a couple of the workers, and you can, forge us some documents to make us look like we actually belong there.
What if we
The
showed
ones
up
were on
with pizzas and say we have pizzas to deliver?
Pizza.
Then they will probably take the food and send us along on our way.
No, we make them pay. But will the guards pay for a large stack of pizzas? Probably not.
And then they will probably still send us along our way and possibly take them from us and try to kill us. They are
Well,
guards, not idiots.
Sewer it is then, because my other plan was dressing as washerwomen.
So now the other thing is, do we watch over this little scenario a little longer and try to determine shift changes, or do we try to execute now, or do we wait until tomorrow after a little bit more thorough stakeout? What do you say?
Well, let's stake. I suggest we stake it out and strike when there are the least number of people there as possible.
And we should see where this goes, because it might go where we want it to go, because that seems to happen.
So the plan is to sneak down the sewer, and what else?
And I guess stake out the outside, and we'll watch it till evening, and we'll see when everyone goes home and see if there's a night shift. Is there a cafe? Oh no, we're in a warehouse district, so there's not even a convenient cafe that we could sit and watch them from.
You could try watching them from the roof of one of the other warehouses, but you'll have to make a stealth check.
I'm going to hide behind a box like 40 feet away in that case and try to hide.
Are we gonna finish checking out the sewers, or do you want me to walk down and take a look?
Well, let's wait. Let's see if there's a night shift first.
Okay, so you so you
Oh, we should watch this entrance as well. So maybe we should split up and watch like the front door, the back door, and this entrance, and then in a couple hours or nightfall we'll reconvene.
Yes.
Back at the our room.
So like midnight
Let's
or 8.
let's try for more like not long after dark. That way, one, we're not trying to traverse the roads in the dark in this area. We don't know what kind of riffraff might be around. But yes, the shift change would probably likely occur around that time, I would suspect.
All right, so let's do that. And if there is no shift change, we'll wait. And if someone gets back early, just wait for the other two.
Okay, so you spend the day looking over the compound, and there is a shift change. There's 2 shifts every day. There's like a day shift and a night shift. And I believe,
How long are the shifts?
12 hours.
Damn it.
Why?
I was hoping they were 8-hour shifts.
Why?
He doesn't like 12-hour shifts.
I don't like 12-hour shifts. And also, then there would be an empty space with people not there.
Oh, true. And during the, I'm going to say the night shift, you think you see a gnome, a female gnome, as part of the night shift folks. She walks in and, yeah. You think that could be her?
What about the back doors and the sewer entrances? Does anything happen to those in the time?
Nothing happens to the sewer entrance. The shipping entrance, there is like there are some, a few deliveries during the day. And also stuff coming out, a few times a day. I'm gonna say, like, what would be normal for, like, Ian, maybe you know this, what would be normal for, like, deliveries?
Oh, it depends on what they're doing. I mean, sounds okay. It's not like they're not a shipping warehouse, right?
No, they're not actually a shipping warehouse. They only got I'm gonna say 1 or 2 shipments a day. And most of it was stuff being brought to them, not stuff going out.
Okay, can we see, is there paperwork given? Like, when they drop off boxes, is there, like, do they check what's in the boxes?
You get the sense that they do that, yes.
Inside or outside?
Basically from watching on the outside, you basically see, like, someone come in, with, like, a wagon or something, and a covered wagon, and then, like, knock on the door in the back. It gets open, they have a chat, there's some papers going back and forth, stuff goes in, maybe 1 or 2 things come out, and then, off they go.
Okay.
And you also notice, where is it? That the researchers are racially diverse, consisting of humans, elves, dwarves, halflings, gnomes, half-orcs, and half-elves. You think, though, you don't see any Warforged among them, though, Mash.
Those racist bastards.
Yeah, no affirmative action yet.
It's okay, you're just spare parts anyway.
Well, I mean, we could ship me in a box and say it's spare parts.
Oh, don't tempt me.
That's how we get in. We'll deliver me.
So what's your plan?
Well,
we concluded our scout and we're rendezvousing back at the room. Is that what you're saying?
yes.
Yep.
So, what did we find out?
Well, we figured out that our person works night shift for one.
And they check ID when going in and when things are delivered.
And it's guarded by mercenaries, not random goons.
And nobody used the secret,
The sewer.
possible secret entrance.
That is very good that you discovered all that. I must confess that I did see a fair lass pass by down the street, and I followed her for a while, so I was not of much use in this endeavor.
Oh, Chetney. There's time for women after.
There is always time for women.
So what are you guys going to do?
I say we rest on it and we hit it at night. Since that's what the next, start going through the sewers and hit it at night.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Did we get a good description of the potential young gnome that might be our spy?
I'm going to say you got a good enough description. Let me look through the adventure. I think is described.
So we do have a description of her?
Yeah, I'm going to say you have a description of her.
Good. I've got an excellent plan, personal plan that I might try to use.
Oh boy.
She's not described like she has brown hair and blue eyes or whatever. But
She has gray eyes. It says here I have blue eyes, but I want her to have gray eyes.
Sure. But you are given a brief description of her. Let's just say she has, like, black hair and, hazel eyes with tannish skin.
Were there a bunch of female gnomes on staff? Or was there just one?
More than one, but none of the other ones quite fit her description. And you can also, on the cards, it says their name. So you're looking for a gnome specifically with the name card of Alicia Lund on it. Which you should be able to see if you were, like, standing relatively close to one another. If you're worried. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So let's discuss how we plan to do this. Okay, so we want to go in via the sewer. That is fine. But to go in means that we will need to try to obtain the identification. In regards to Lady Alicia, I believe I have a way to extract her. But we should probably do it, or I at least should probably do it in the open and not secretively. Now, if the opportunity arises where we can get her out covertly, sure, let us take it. But if there's a way we can get away with it, I would try to approach her while on shift and in front of others.
So you're gonna sneak in and then confront her on shift, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but in the open, in the, like, not inside the building, not inside the compound, in the open, where we saw her going to shift change, so we know what time that takes place. So I could confront her at that moment.
Yeah, we could ask her on her way to work. Or let her know. Actually, we could do it in 2 days, and tonight get some information from her before or after her shift.
Okay, how are you going to approach her on her way in?
We're here to rescue you!
I actually plan to yell directly at her.
Okay.
So I'll explain my ruse now.
Okay.
My objective is to approach her directly upon seeing her and holler out her name and just give the whole, darling, it is I got your letter that you are here in Sean, and what are you doing around all these people? Do they not know of your illness, that they can't be within 10 feet of you without catching it? And I'm going to try to BS her away from everybody and then fire her on the spot and take her with us.
Yeah, we could. Oh, but the identity theft. But we don't need to do that.
No, we'll do that after the identity theft, you see. We can, because the shift change is at night. So we can do the identity theft during the day and catch her at shift change at night and get her away. And then we have her identification information. Then we have her, and she can get out because that's what she asked for. She needed a way out. And we can identify whether or not it's her by her response to, I got your letter.
I mean, everybody sends letters.
Yeah, but if it's her, she's going to understand the code being a spy about the letter.
Well, let's try that. How are we going to sneak in?
I believe y'all are going to go through the sewer.
Yep.
Because my stealth is -1.
That's why we go through the sewer.
I'm not great. I'm decent at everything. But yeah, we could. I could potentially lead the way for this.
Well, and I've got a +1 to stealth, so I can kind of be stealthy.
And I'll guidance myself, so at least it'll be a little.
A little better.
You'll be able to make up your negative at least.
Yeah, minimum, yeah.
Yeah.
Minimum, I don't have a negative anymore. All right, let's do that then.
Okay, oh, and I found what the character looked like, and I just shared it with you. Thank God for Google image search. Okay, so are you guys doing the oh, my darling now, or do you want to break in first?
Break in first.
Break in first. We'll retrieve her after we have retrieved the documents.
Okay, is there anything you would want to do to prepare for your break-in?
Buy a break-in kit.
Chetney, could you maybe if you have a disguise kit, could you at least make us some robes that we could don that look like what they wear?
Wouldn't that be a seamstress kit?
That reminds me, I do have a disguise kit with my background, but I do not have it in my inventory. I have to add that.
Oh, if you have a disguise kit, I'm going to say, now that you've observed the workers going sort of in and out, what was I going to say? You can make at least one. I think you can make two replicas for both you and Velut. That would look at least close enough to what they're wearing. Something that if you're just passing by and not paying attention wouldn't raise suspicion.
I'm lying. I did have one in my inventory. Okay. So yeah, I will. I will attempt to at least disguise us so that if we do get caught, we're not who everybody has seen at the party.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say you can disguise yourselves enough to be able to at least pass. If you're a little bit stealthy. Anything else you want to do to prepare?
No, I'm good. There's nothing really I can do.
Same.
Yeah, same way.
Alright. Alright, so this is a good time for us to take our 5-10 minute break, our 10-minute break, before we begin. So grab a drink, and we'll be back.
Alrighty,
Very
I'll be right
good.
back. All right, I am back.
Oh, that's just too funny.
What's that?
Oh, in the Fantasy Grounds College, they just put up a reminder for everyone for the code of conduct towards disrespecting others, and now all the someone just sent a gift how to tell if you pissed off the DM, and it's just a lone fighter walking in, and next thing you know he just gets pummeled with 10,000 arrows. How to tell if you've pissed off the DM.
That's good.
I shall share it because it's funny.
Yeah, put it in Discord.
I just did.
Oh man, I love Amazon. I drunkenly ordered a keyboard for my tablet last night, and it just arrived. All right, let's look at this. Yeah, pretty much.
That's definitely how you know shots have been fired. Oh man. God, I can't wait to start playing with my new character on Tuesdays. It's pissing me off. I can't wait.
What one's that?
I'm building a rogue. Starting off taking 4 levels of rogue and then taking 16 levels of bard.
Oh, okay.
Well, bard under the College of Whispers.
No, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, because I'm taking the roguish assassin archetype.
Did you see the new Unearthed Arcana for the Artificer?
Mm-mm.
It's got they got rid of the mechanist having a robot and gave him a straight up just walking.
Hey, I'll be right back. I got a phone call coming in.
Yeah, no worries.
So yeah, I have a beef with Unearthed Arcana. I don't use them
No, why don't you like them?
because they're not official, and they had one that would have been amazing with my Warlock, but since they didn't make it official, it didn't continue, so you couldn't use it.
Oh yeah.
They had some awesome invocations through Unearthed Arcana. So if you chose a Hexblade and say you chose a Celestial Warlock, so all that's great. Well, they had improvised or improved magical weapon 2 instead of just the first +1 invocation. You can get the +2 invocation, and if you already had the +1 invocation, But when you take it, you replace the +1, so it cancels the other invocation, and you get it at a higher level, so you don't lose anything. But the main thing is where you could make your Eldritch Blasts heal instead of doing um, the normal force damage. It would actually heal for the same equivalent damage using Radiance.
Yeah, that's nice. And what, it just
And
didn't go to level 20? Or they just never updated it after that?
no, they had it on there, but they keep constantly changing Unearthed Arcana. So they just went away with it and started doing other new stuff.
And I really I don't get into the Unearthed Arcana much because most DMs that I play with don't allow you to use it.
Because it's
Except
not
for
official content.
Yeah. I was lucky enough where my Tuesday DM allowed me to use the brute class, or the brute sub or archetype for fighter.
Our next campaign, they're letting us, so I'm doing a Centaur Forge Cleric. Well, I guess Centaurs are official now, aren't they? No, they're not.
Yeah, centaurs are. Yeah, they are.
Oh, yes, they're in the magic book.
Bolos.
Yep, centaurs are official.
Are they AL legal?
Yeah, they're in
You use
Volos.
that one book.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
But the problem with it is you lose all of Xanathar's spells if you do that.
Oh, that's true. But I was going to do a Forge Cleric anyway, so. That's just good. I can move
So
them to
you'd
AL.
have to have Xanathar's.
Yeah. My other crazy idea I'm trying to get a DM to agree to is kobold. You know the kobold with the big fabric wings? The picture? To do that with a Tempest, I think it's the Tempest Sorcerer, the one that lets you fly, and then use Gust and Gust of Wind to use the wings as a glider and fly around.
You're not doing that in Ventures League, I hope.
No, you can't. Technically, you can't. I mean,
that's what I meant.
well, so here's what I'm thinking. Because technically in 5th edition, there is no gliding. There's either you fly or you fall. And you fall all in one round. So it really doesn't work with the rules. Even if you use, like, what's the
Featherfall.
wind cantrip? There's the wind cantrip, Gust, I think.
Gust.
Even if you, like, targeted the wings on your back to push them away 10 feet, which they're attached to you, so you go with them, you'd still just fall right back down, according to the rules.
Correct.
If you're in,
Yeah,
if you're
I don't.
playing homebrew.
I don't do much of that crazy stuff, I guess. I have the imagination to do it, but yet it doesn't. I guess not for actual D&D I don't, but for Savage Worlds I do.
Oh, I try and push the DM as much as I can to do crazy shit, because that's what D&D is.
Oh, I've in Savage Worlds I've pushed my DM to actually create. I play an assassin, an archer assassin, kind of like Green Arrow in a way. He allows me to make trick arrows just like Green Arrow would. Yeah, and then even though there's not a poisoner skill, he's allowed me to make a poisoner skill set.
Nice.
So
yeah, that's
what
D and D's about.
I mean, I think a lot of that can be a lot of fun depending on the way you want to do it. But that's my opinion. Where did that other W2 go?
Okay, so my tablet wants me to type in a Bluetooth pairing code into my wireless keyboard. The hell do I do that?
Well, when you go to pair it, it should come up with a code on your... But I don't know. That's what I would assume what would be happening.
Well, no, when I hit connect with it, and I go onto my Kindle tablet, and I go to pair it on Bluetooth, it comes up and says that I have to put in a passcode into the keyboard. I'm gonna look at the manual and see.
Yeah, that's why if I'm gonna I run with Samsung and whatnot for my tablets. This way, if I want the keyboard, I'll just buy the Samsung keyboard that goes with it, that actually attaches.
Oh, it was just as simple as typing it into the number pad and hitting enter.
I told you. As long as you know what the code is, then yeah, it's that simple.
Well, it seems to work. Please, it's a nice little tiny, like 8-inch keyboard. It's going to be a challenge to actually do any real typing on it, but it'll be great for taking to conventions.
See, a few years back ago, I bought a RCA 2-in-1 from somebody for $50. Little tablet, a little netbook basically. And that's what I started playing Fantasy Grounds on. And oh my god, a little 10-inch tablet is what I was playing on. That's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, it sounds like it.
Well, I cheated though, and I did screen share with it, so I hooked it up to my TV. So I was playing on here's this itty bitty computer, but yet I had my mouse and keyboard hooked up to it and was transferring it to my fucking 60-inch TV.
That's not too bad to type on. I'm surprised. Steph's just about back. She's just sitting down.
Sorry, T.
So you should have Ian go start your water for you.
Already done.
I am back. One sec, I just have to prep the map a bit more. Alright, grid remarks have been set. Now I just have to get the map out on the module.
Just an FYI, I may have to take another phone call here in a little bit, so I apologize in advance.
Not a problem.
My dad is trying to pick up my son a little early from his mother, so I don't have to traverse on such trash roads today.
Kill your dad, not yourself. Good plan.
Well, no, he's on his way back. He's actually on his way back from the Black Hills right now, or he was. And so he's already in technically town. So why not, if he's already in town, it makes sense, sort of thing.
Yeah, makes sense. All he has to do is go east. That's such a weird. Oh man, the state is so weird shaped. All the square ones are weird. Maybe there's a correlation between geometric precision of a state and just how crazy it is. But then Florida would be an
No,
outlier.
it all has to do with voting.
Voting.
Yeah. All the way the districts and everything are, that's why. This way this way each place in South Dakota is kind of equally populated for voting.
I've never heard of South Dakota as populated.
Well, we got more people in North Dakota.
I mean, doesn't Cuba have way more people than North Dakota and South Dakota?
Probably. I think between the two of us, we have about 1.75 million.
That's smaller than Toronto.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor dears.
Why? I love it. I can shoot my gun right out my back door and no one gets mad at me.
Yeah, my neighbor would get pretty pissed if I tried that. Considering it's a side door and his house is right there.
Yeah, see, I just don't aim at Dad's house. I aim everywhere else, and I'm fine.
That's a life pro tip. Don't aim at Dad's house.
Well, we've got a homeowners association rules where if I shoot something and it falls into, I gotta pick it up.
Really?
And if he shoots something, yeah, and then if he shoots something and it falls into my yard, I have to pick it up.
I thought when you shot something, you could chase it down.
You can't go into other people's property.
Oh.
Yeah, well, when I'm saying, we shoot blackbirds and squirrels and rabbits, and we're not shooting big game by any means. I shoot a blackbird, it lands in Dad's yard. He's got to go get it.
Okay, so are you guys prepared?
Yep.
Completely ready to die.
We're going to blow this one up, too. MASH is going to stand for Mad Ambush Shock something H.
Hospice?
There we go. Hospice care robot. Premature hospice care. All right, let's see the map.
All right, hold on 1 second. Where does the manhole
Top
cover?
right.
No, I know where the manhole... top right.
Top right of the first floor is where it comes in, I believe, because that's the only staircase that didn't associate with the second floor.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Thank you so much. When you guys see it, Ian made my map. He's an excellent map maker.
This is a slapdash one. This one I did in like 2 hours.
It's very, very lovely.
Suck up.
I might have to get with you on that map making. That's what I'm trying to learn to do for Fantasy Grounds now.
Yeah, absolutely. I use Dungeon Painter on Steam.
There it is. Okay, so...
Yeah, there.
I'm going to remove Sanamar.
It's my turn. I kill everything that explode. Wait, life cleric.
You're not a bomb.
The circle of life. New life is born from the death of old life.
Split personality,
I'm-
Warforged, Death Cleric, Life Cleric.
You know what,
Yeah,
Chetney?
see-
I really like that. You get inspiration.
Well, that's technically that's a grave pact cleric. So
Can you take can I take one level of one?
There you go. Multi-class cleric level.
Can you?
No,
don't think you can, but-
no, you can't. You
well, you
definitely
can't
can't
really
enable.
devote to multiples. You'd have to devote to one.
But you do one god, and then you multi-class into different. What are they?
No. If you're gonna do that, no, you multi-class cleric and paladin.
Oh yeah, that works. Claire Aladdin.
I'd multi-class cleric and druid, and then get the new healing spell, healing spirit. That is like an out of combat god for healing.
Oh yes, I've seen that one.
Oh, the Circle of the Shepherd, where you just like circle around this the thingamajig, and you can just get healed so many times.
You just keep walking through it, like in a
Yeah,
circle.
that's the healing spirit. Is you put it down there, and it heals a d6 every round, and it's down for a minute. So anyone that passes through it, or you can move it as well on your round, so you can constantly be healing the whole party for a minute, and that's every 6 seconds is a round. So I mean, yeah, that's a lot of healing. They Sage Advice talked about it. Jeremy Crawford said they wasn't really intending on that to happen, but they're not going to change it until they can guarantee that it's a broken feature.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys are ready to go. You have your disguises. Well, are you going to try and put Mash in a coat disguise, or what are you going to do with Mash?
You think these
I
two
don't
are
think there's
actually
no.
gonna
any
do?
point
Oh no,
in
Mash is
trying
just
to disguise a robot.
And it's not like they're gonna put me in a crate. It's not like these two are gonna do physical work.
Yeah.
Lifting is not my thing.
Yeah, that's not my forte either.
I figured.
And Chetney doesn't have access to all of his servants to do it for him, so it's kind of
You didn't. You should have took
issue.
the noble knight background and took the retainers with him.
No. My
No,
background's
well,
much more fun.
I even have retainers, and my retainers scoff at such a job.
My retainer fixed my teeth.
All right, so you guys are all in the manhole. I guess, are you leaving Mash in the sewer, or is he coming with you? Is what I'm asking.
I'm following along, I guess, for now until they tell me not to.
I'm gonna try to. Chetney's gonna try to stay ahead just a little bit and stealthily move forward.
How about you check it out? I'll give you guidance. I'll wait by the back until we know it's clear, and then we'll move up to wherever we enter.
Well, I need to have a visual of my surroundings before I progress, because I have to know how to progress.
Oh, did I share? I didn't share the map with everyone. There you are.
And by the way, Chetney, can you see in the dark?
That is the reason why I'm asking for the visual of my surroundings.
Well, because if you can't see, I do have dark.
Shit,
And
I didn't check.
I've
How
gotta
big
go.
was this map? Oh, he has a phone call.
Yep, I'll be right back.
All right, sure. That just gives me more time to put more stuff down on the map. And you guys can figure out what you're gonna do with Mash.
Oh man, you made the grid really tiny.
Did I?
Yeah, look on the outside. You got you split it in half almost.
All right, I'm gonna redo the grid then.
Do it on the outside of the map.
Okay, my grid is huge.
We just fixed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, does that
When I
look
say
better, honey?
huge, I can put 1-inch tokens on my screen in this grid.
Where's that supposed to be too? I'm trying to.
Yeah, I thought that was supposed to be like two 10-foot squares, the big ones.
I thought there were 5 when I put them in. I think it's just our tokens are small for some reason.
I can let me delete your tokens and add them to the sheet now that I've fixed it.
Because this was supposed to be a 5-foot wide staircase. So yeah, the green is the size of the square. It's just the tokens are.
There we go, it's fixed. Is that what you had in mind?
That's how it should have been set up. It's a 5-foot square, so.
How dark is it down here?
I'm going to say it's dimly lit. It's not completely dark. There
Well,
are
dimly
some like very light ever burn torches or whatever they're called.
Okay, so if it's dimly lit, then Chetney can proceed forward.
Okay. And what you come up to is flip back. You come up to a iron door with the symbol of House Cannith on it. This door is locked.
Hey guys, this door is locked. It's got a House Cannith symbol on it.
So probably the way in. As I whisper that.
Well,
Yes, it is most likely the way forward, since there is no other way to go.
Can we pick
the lock?
Let me see.
Oh, this is gonna be a comedy of errors. This whole friggin' trying to break into this place. Who needs a rogue?
Whispering.
Yeah, you're whispering.
And says,
It's a thick iron door.
If we can't get this door open, you're gonna have to bust it down.
That I can do.
It would appear, whispering, it would appear that I do not have a thieves' tools. I can use them, but I don't have any.
I'm going to say as a part of your preparation you would have bought them, especially given that Sanimer isn't with you guys anymore.
He gave us his.
I'm going to say I wouldn't have bought them because I'm kind of broke, but yeah.
I can buy them.
It's okay, I can.
We get them from we get them from Lauren's character as he runs away.
Yeah, he left those laying for us. He gave them to Mash.
He dropped them as he ran. He was in such a hurry.
Well, it's evidence.
So I'm going to let me add the thieves' tool skill on here real quick.
Yep, not a problem.
Can we look through the keyhole?
There isn't a keyhole.
Oh, how are we gonna pick it? Is it a one-way door? Like there's just a handle on the other side?
It's a regular door.
But there's no keyhole and it's locked? So we're gonna have to, like, jimmy it open? Or we could put a bomb here.
You and bombs, I swear
No
to God,
more
you guys.
bomb.
It worked well the first time.
No, it didn't. I ended up in jail for a night.
It's a good experience everyone should have.
No.
I hope you don't have fleas now.
No, but I did get termites and I gave them to you.
Just picked up random termites, kept them in a box. Fuck you, Mash! Just throws a cardboard box at him, termites everywhere.
You're welcome.
Now Mash thinks you're confused that you think that Mash is a anteater for some reason. Or what eats termites? Anteaters, yeah, what else?
Yeah, but there's wood in your warforged body though too. Haha.
That's magic though.
Doesn't matter.
They're magic termites.
Yep. I enchanted them.
I fed them holy water. They're holy fucking termites. Guidance? Come on, 4. Come on, 4.
Ah ha ha!
Yeah, still better.
19.
Yes, this is a very complicated lock, but you wouldn't expect anything less from House Cannith. Cannith. It takes you a while. You haven't done this in a little bit, but you are able to unlock the door.
He has his own YouTube channel. He's the lockpicking lord.
And after you finish picking the lock, you notice that if you had failed, you could have set off a trap. But because you opened the
A
lock,
bomb would have went off.
no gas.
I am following very stealthily.
Yeah, are we going in? Am I waiting down here until you check out the room?
Well, before we do anything, Chetney's going to turn to the group and whisper, "Do not tell anyone that I just did this. This is very much beneath me. But it was exciting, thrilling, I should say."
Oh, he's got the Chetney's got the real I want to do real people stuff. Stereotype.
I want to be like the common people.
Well, you sing about as good as William Shatner, so you got that going for you.
Hey.
Holy smirk.
You cut out there. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I said I just smirk and nod.
All right, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm going to look around. Do I need to disarm this gas trap? Is it still a potential threat?
No, it's not a potential threat anymore.
Okay, I want to look at the floor and stuff that once the door has been opened.
Are you gonna try and stealthily open the door?
Yes, I am.
All right, roll me a stealth check.
I actually rolled twice on accident. First one's accurate.
You do push out.
Door is creaky.
But but what you see is you see 3 apprentice wizards very, very busily working on a working on different warforged heads.
Okay, so I've seen them working on the heads. Do they appear to have noticed this non-stealthy door opening occurrence?
One sort of looks up at you, but since you're dressed as one of them, they pay you no mind. They're very engaged in their work.
So on the fly, I'm going to take out my hempen rope and throw it around the neck of our metal mash friend and lead him through the doorway.
I mean, I don't think it's necessary.
Okay, and they're very, luckily for you, they're very engaged in their work, and you took time to dress up like them, and your costume's pretty good. So they just shrug you off for now.
And I forgot a door. There's supposed to be a door where I put that square block.
So I was
I
like,
guess-
wait a minute.
I guess those crates aren't there.
Yeah, those crates, or they're to the side of the door. You know. Alright, what do you guys do?
Come on, hunk of junk. You need repairs.
You get the sense that they are used to seeing people go in and out of this door.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, I'm just to say I'm trying to pull him along, but remember, I'm not very strong.
Do you follow?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay, you see 2 doors to the south. Where do you go?
What do I see in regards to the floor, the ceiling? Is it clean? Is it like a laboratory? Is it workspace?
Oh, I'm sorry. This one is C3. This is a dimly lit, this is a small laboratory. It smells clean and sterile. And the center of the room is wide open. All the lab tables have been pushed against the walls. You see these Magerite researchers work at these tables. All of them have a warforged head on the table in front of them. The head's cranial plates are open, and the researchers are tinkering around inside and scribbling notes as they observe the skull's reaction. Some are speaking to their skulls, and the skulls occasionally sputter out an unintelligible reply.
This is creepy.
All right, so I see one door to the south. Where is the other door at?
That marker that I put down, I had forgotten to put one when I made the map.
Yeah, see
I don't
that
see a marker.
Oh, that's weird. You don't see
See
this.
there where Mash is right now?
That's the other door.
Oh, so it's a square you put down. Okay.
Yeah, I just put down that square.
Because I was looking at the map in the module, and I'm like, wait a minute. So, which way do you go?
I'll tell you. We go to the one he put down.
Okay.
So I just put down a token. There we go. That 0 is the door.
Alright, so you're in the... When you exit out the door, you're in the main area over here. The main entrance... This is the central room of the warehouse. An open chamber that has been converted into some sort of laboratory. This laboratory is very loud. It's engulfed in sounds of fiery welding tools, screeching blades, and cracking firebolts. This room is brightly lit but the walls are cast in shadow, if that makes any sense. Currently, they are paying you no mind. Again, you are dressed in gear, and they're all just running around very busy with their work.
I will try to appear as professional as possible and lead the way to the next open door or next doorway that I could see.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Hope y'all are ready for a TPK, that's all I'm saying.
That's not going to happen.
You see the shipping and receiving doors that you scouted out earlier over here. I'll put a token down. Another 0. So those are the shipping and receiving doors. You see stairs leading up. Over here. That's number 1. You see a door over here. You're not sure where that leads. And you see more stairs leading up over here. Can you see pretty good?
Yeah, I can see everything that's there.
Just this one down here, Steph, with the curtain or whatever it was.
Oh, is that a
Volute?
curtain? Or
I think
Volute
so.
is nosy, and he's going to open the door that he's standing by.
you see... Are you trying to do it stealthily?
Oh, no, I'm just blatantly opening the door.
Okay, so you see, okay, which one number this is? Okay.
Looks
You
like a
see-
dance floor.
You see, it looks like a study. It's definitely, more... It's definitely it's much more posh in here than everywhere else. This looks like a bigwig's office.
I'm going to whisper over to Chetney and say, let me know which way you guys are going. I'm going to go check out this office.
Alright,
Oh, the office. Yes, that is where I'm supposed to bring this malfunctioning uh, uh, piece of metal error for to be remedied.
Okay, so you guys are going in the study?
Sure.
Alright. 1 second. You're currently in the antechamber. This room is an empty hallway. The door in the south is open. And the sounds of loud, indistinct chatter drift out into the hall. The eastern door is shut, and a small brass plaque affixed to it reads, Library, Personal Records. Wait a minute.
You're looking at the right one.
I'm not looking at the right one, sorry,
You're
forgive
looking
me.
at the second floor.
Yeah, I'm looking at the... Sorry, guys, I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, this whole thing is his study. Sorry, it's just the way this is described. Alright. 1 second, guys. So you see a door leading to the north of you, and you see a door to the south. 1 second. I need to see if someone's in here or not. It's not saying explicitly if someone should be in here. 1 second.
Well, so we have to find, what was it, the person's ID card.
Yes, that's what I
That's
think is... That's the person who I think is in here.
Yes, we're looking for identification card and personal records.
You know what? For right now,
That is locked up tight.
yes, give me an investigation check to see if you guys find anything.
I'm no good at those. I guess I'm gonna try.
What guidance? Guidance!
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a frog in my throat.
Jesus. Let me roll the 4. So 6. Damn it. We couldn't beat a 6.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you guys are looking around, You can't really find anything. Until...
I did want to mention that I was going to tell Mash to close the door behind him.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I assume you guys are sort of like, close door behind you. You're not, like, leaving stuff open.
Right.
We're not animals.
Alright, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Sorry for that lull.
The bomb would have been faster.
I know the bomb would have been faster.
But did you have a bomb?
No. My character wouldn't even want to make a bomb.
Okay, so here's what's driving me nuts about this one is that they don't say what sort of NPC I'm supposed to use. There's, like, not a stat block for this guy.
Not at the end?
No. This has happened in a few other ones. In Stardock, there was an NPC, and they didn't bother including the stat block either.
Well, if he's not combat oriented, it's not so important. Just give him hit points and some skills, and there we go.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to use, or you know what? Wizard. I'm just going to use one of these apprentice wizards as him, just to make things a lot easier. Right. You guys are searching around, you're trying to be quiet, you're trying to be sneaky, but then coming out of this room, you see a human male with the mark of House Cannith over his eye.
So he's one-eyed?
No, it's like a tattoo, but on his face.
Oh, okay.
Come out like fresh from sleeping. And you know what? I'm gonna give him a bit more hit points. Fresh from sleeping, and goes, "Oh, what do we have here? Some sneakies?"
Oh, no, sir, not at all. You have us wrong here. Actually, we're new here, and I talked to the chief artificer out on the floor, and we haven't yet met the hold on a sec, let me read the paper real quick. I'm saying that wrong. We talked to the lead artificer on the floor, and we are looking for the chief artificer. The lead artificer has no idea what is wrong with this hunk of metal who is malfunctioning. It keeps trying to sing a silly song.
What is love? Bop, bop, baby, don't hurt me. Zzz, 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 don't hurt me.
Do you see what I mean?
Oh, I do see what you mean. I do. What a clever ruse. That would normally work. That would normally work. But he has the mark of Cannith. And he can tell just by looking at Mash that Mash is not broken.
Whoops.
Ah, come, my pretty. Oh, Ian is reconnecting?
What?
It says Ian connection lost, waiting to reconnect.
Nope, says I'm in.
And he's like, come, my pretty. And out of the wall, you do see a this weird being come out of the stone. And I just rolled initiatives. Valoot!
Ooh! Ooh, I get to shoot something. Well, seeing the thing coming out of the wall there, I am actually going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh, very nice.
And I want to place my Cloud of Daggers. You'll have to adjust the square here. But I want to put it in... Oh, boy, that's a big square. There we go. Right there.
Okay. So are you trying to block them off? Is that what you're trying?
Yes.
Okay. Chetney.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah?
you want me to roll a d20?
Wild magic?
Wild magic?
Go for it.
Go for it!
D20. Or one. Damn it, no!
No.
You can roll it every time if you wish. I leave that up to you.
Okay. Well, it says it's on the D. According
That's
to the
so
rules,
confusing,
it's for the DM. The DM decides.
Which is silly, because it's such a big part of the class.
Yeah.
And I've had DMs that just hate wild magic so much they never let you use it.
Yeah, I always typically do it just like maybe do it for everyone outside of a cantrip.
Okay, so every
that's
spell
the
outside
rule.
of a cantrip. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the rule anyway, so.
Yeah, technically, yeah, that is technically the rule. All right, so do they need to make a saving throw or anything, there, or you're just blocking them off?
Oh shoot, that's a level 2. I marked off the wrong spell. I fill the air with spinning daggers and 5-foot centered point. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell area for the first time on a turn, or it starts its turn in the area. So as soon as something enters it, it takes 4d4 slashing,
Okay.
and there's no save.
Does that hurt us as well?
Yes.
All right, Chetney.
Chetney is going to look up at the guy and say, "How dare you question me?" And he is going to cast Bane on both him and the stone guy.
All right. All right, roll that sweet damage.
I don't believe there's any damage. It's just an effect.
Oh, okay, great, good.
Who is? Let's see. Someone was successful. The wizard was successful, so he doesn't have the effect if it added it. Didn't look like it added it to him. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see it. Effect Bane attack 2 stone defender by Chetney.
Yeah, just the stone defender, not the wizard.
Okay, so can I hit him like around the door? Yeah, that don't have a height, but yeah, I think it's 7 feet for Warforge. But yeah. All right. So then I am going to. Where is it? Here we go. I'm going to smash him with my mace. For max damage. Nice. And I am going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon. There. All right. Oh, I never targeted him, so you'll have to add the damage to him, and I'll target the defender. And it misses the stone defender. It's alive! Alive!
Look, Mash, it's one of your early brethren.
I think so.
Aha!
It are wounded. Does it take the damage when it enters, you said, and when it leaves, or just when it ends its turn?
When it enters and or starts its turn.
Oh, okay. 4
And
is gonna
thanks
miss.
to the Bane, it misses.
By gum there, Chutney. Good show. Cursing such vile creature.
This guy is going to withdraw back into here and say, "Oh, go forth, my pretty, and deal with these things. I will examine the bodies later."
He's not gonna shout for help?
No.
Valuda's going to take a step up 5 feet so he can see around Chetney.
Yep.
And he is going to cast Firebolt.
All right. Crit!
Big numbers. Oh.
Still pretty good, because it would have been a 1 otherwise. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Chetney!
Okay, so Chetney is going to move up to there and try to strike it.
Ha! Oh.
Oh. 2 crits and all we've hit is wow.
Yep.
It's on you, Mash.
Mash is going to smash.
Okay.
Well, I hope so anyway.
Yeah, let's see. Hmm. Could do guiding bolt on him. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna Spacred Flame him. It says it's a 1 action, not a reaction.
If you were going to cast Firebolt... Sorry, I was pressing the wrong button, guys. If you were going to cast Firebolt right now, let's say, you would have to do it as disadvantage.
Oh, I targeted myself. There we go. Let's try this
He
again.
saved.
No, that was me.
No, you did both. Stone
Yeah,
Defender.
you have him targeted already.
Yeah, you accidentally just retargeted yourself on top of it all. And he
Oh,
saved.
he
He
saved,
rolled a
okay.
16.
Okay, and we'll move the
Yep, spiritual weapon. Woo!
I hit the damage button. Oh. That's why it's in the wrong button.
It appears the spiritual weapon damage, is effective because it's magic. FYI.
Okay. Done.
All right, it's the Stone Defender's turn, and he's going to try and slam you. And that's a miss. It feels like it's getting kind of frustrated with this situation, but it's fully focused on protecting its master. He's going to step over here and just firebolt Chetney. And rolled a 2, so nope. He's just sitting, you can, Chetney, you can see, because you have like a direct line of sight to him, he's just watching his little creation fight, and he like really likes it. Balut.
Okay, Veloot is going to use Tides of Chaos.
Oh.
So I have advantage on my next attack against the Stone Defender.
Okay.
Okay. There is my roll for the magic table.
Okay, so you didn't you didn't roll a 1, so you don't
Nope.
get an effect. Okay.
Nope. But I'm also gonna spend 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
And I'm gonna twin Chromatic Orb.
Oh, holy shit.
Can they hit the same target?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So here's Orb 1.
Okay.
And I'm using Acid.
Okay. He's looking
And then
very worse for wear.
here is Orb number 2. And it's Acid again.
Whoa, okay. With that, the Stone Defender goes down.
Oh, shoot. No ones. Okay. And because I spent sorcery points, I get my Tides of Chaos back again.
Nice.
And since he's down, I'm going to drop concentration on the Cloud of Daggers.
Alright, you drop concentration. I presume that's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Chetney!
Hold on a second. I gotta get this cat out of my face.
Cat butt.
Okay, so Shetney is going to move forward to where he could see the wizard. Or actually, he could see him there, can't he?
Yep, because he moved to attack you, and he really wanted to watch his creation.
All right, and Shetney, hold on, come on, move.
That happens to me when Heidi wants to snuggle at the computer. She just lays all right on top of me.
All right, so Chetney is going to curse at the wizard and cast a spell at him.
Okay. Oh, he's
Nice
down.
freaking damage, bro.
And Chetney effectively said, sir, your mama.
All I ever wanted was to make Mama proud. And he lies there. You search his body and you find the his ID card.
Let's put him. We'll put him under the covers, so at least people will think he's sleeping.
Does he appear to be the chief artificer?
Yes, in fact, his ID card says Chief Artificer Garavantis.
Then I will continue to look in the room for any further documents.
You find a small, diary. You get the sense that this guy was married to his work. Just was really, really obsessed with, building things and, moving up the dragon-marked, hierarchy. You get the sense that, just in general, that, from the letter itself, not only did you need the ID card, but you also needed personnel records.
Correct. That's what I'm continuing to look for.
You can't quite find the personnel records in this place. You think they might be located somewhere else.
So one half of the job is complete.
Do
That
I
is
find
correct.
anything interesting in this little room down here?
No, hold on.
But I do see his diary, correct?
Yes.
Then I would like to take the time to forge a document with the handwriting from his diary stating that he is sending his personal assistant, his new hired personal assistant, to collect his personnel records.
Okay. Roll me a deception check, I think, to see how well you can pull it off in such a short amount of time.
Use the fine ink.
Or use his ink.
Also, guidance.
Yeah, and guidance.
Sorry, this cat keeps touching my mouse pad on this laptop and moving everything around on me.
Not a problem.
All right. So
Oh, that's a pretty good, you think decent enough deception. Considering. What are you guys gonna do with the body? Because you remember that they wanted the ID card and personnel records. I mean, if they find the body, you'd think that the ID would have less merit.
Let's tie him up in the bed, and Mash, can you please bring him back? Not bring him, don't wake him up, but just stabilize him so he's at least just unconscious in bed.
No, that would not be necessary. Literally just lock the door and place a note on the outside that says, leave me in peace, do not disturb for the next 24 hours.
Well, are we saving him as well?
Why?
Well, because without the ID and the personal, we don't know what she wants with the personnel file.
If he's
So-
dead, they're kind of useless because everyone
Yeah.
will know he's dead.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought too when I was reading through this adventure the first time, because it says, oh, make sure you, because it,
Yeah, we're gonna want him alive.
no, it says make
Even
sure
though-
you kill him as part of the adventure. But even then, I thought, like, if he's dead, then these would
She
be
didn't
worthless.
ask for him to be alive, so I would have no reason to
Okay.
keep him alive.
Yeah,
She
then just let him die.
has an
Fuck it.
identification. Let him die. She can dispose of the body if she wants to impersonate him or whatever. That's fine.
Because in this world there are changelings that can make themselves look like anyone. So you suspect that that might be one of the ruses.
1 second, I think I have an idea.
Oh, what's your idea?
I'm just double checking.
What are you gonna
How
raise?
How much water's in a? Was this guy a human?
Yeah, this guy was a human.
How much water's in a human?
Why
lot.
are you asking? It's like 70% water.
I know. So if we use create or destroy water on him, remove 70% of the weight, we just shove him in a sack.
I'm going to say that you look at there are some windows that lead to like a back alley. You can shove his body in a sack and like drop it out the window and pick it up later. That might be the quickest way of dealing with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, what do you guys do now?
How many liters in a gallon?
4? Almost? Why?
I think it would work. I'll have to check my calculations.
Hold on a second.
Don't worry about it.
You
This is
know
for
what?
future use for a grave cleric who specializes in mummification.
I can just turn him into ash with firebolt.
That would release a smell, though.
We shove
Or-
him out the window. We'll get him on our way out.
In a sack.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you guys go now? Remember from earlier, there was the one door. There were 2 staircases that go up.
Well, do we want to see what these other 2 rooms down here are, or head upstairs? Where would they
Well-
keep personnel files?
Where would
From
you
my
keep an
brief peek into that's just a workshop. We need to find a library. And I don't
Upstairs?
think that's going to be in the basement. So I assume libraries are in bright, sunny areas. We need to go up.
All right, which stairs are we taking? 1 or 2? 1's the quickest to get to, because I think this
Those.
thing is a curtain here.
I'm going to presume it's a curtain. It doesn't... It just says this whole big area is his, like, like his apartment. So I'm going to assume that's some sort of weird curtain.
Because it's not a wall on the map, it's something else.
Yeah, it's funky.
I assume he sits here and he can take the curtain back and he can watch people working.
Yeah, that's what I'm presuming too. All
Okay, yeah,
right.
we head that way.
Okay. All right, so you head up stair number 1.
Yes.
I think we could just push back the curtain and go out this way, right?
Yeah, I think you can just push back the curtain, come out that way. And the one of the
Chetney, are you holding Mash's rope again for that ruse?
Yes, I will continue to play this game until.
Aren't they
the
all
game's
gonna have
up.
the mark of Cannith?
well, every single
I got the
warforged.
lab workers. I doubt the lab workers do.
Well, let's see. Let's go upstairs.
Alright, so you go upstairs, and if you scroll down on your map, I have opened up an area for you. This grand balcony overlooks the eastern portion of the lab, so you walk up these steps and you can look down at all the other, everyone else running around. It's still very loud in here. That's one of the reasons why nobody, showed up to save him. It's just it's like a factory. It's like an old-fashioned factory. There's clang, 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 and all that sort of stuff. The double doors in the north of this area are closed, but a muffled sound of excited chatter spills through from the cafeteria beyond them. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, up here. So basically, yeah, to the north of you is the cafeteria. And to the south of you is a closed door.
Any sound on it?
I don't know, but I will give it a listen.
So basically, yeah, this doors are open and it's all like people milling about and running around.
Clearly, we do not want to go into there.
No. Unless you're hungry.
You are, you don't hear any... Oh, wait, 1 second. C9. You don't hear anything.
Well, because I can't hear anything, I'd like to stealthily open that door just to take a peek before I know what I'm just going to blatantly walk into.
Roll me a stealth check.
A 16.
All right, so you open the door. And you see what looks to be a library that is currently empty except for...
Are you looking for a token?
Damn right I am.
It's the elderly librarian. Get her.
Oh, an elderly librarian. This looks like a job for Chetney. You silver fox, you.
Just so we're clear, Chetney is 23 years old.
Well, chronologically, in cynicism, he's probably about 56.
So Chetney will hand the rope over to Velut and say, "You've heard what I've told them. Now use the same story if you come into any trouble." And he will give him bardic inspiration.
Nice.
So who's in there? Do we know yet?
Alright, hold on. I forgot that I can't just drop her into images. I have to bring her into the token screen. 1 sec.
Ooh, excuse me.
Alright, so, this is, Cannith Compound's research repository. It looks like an academic reference library. There are textbooks and almanacs on arcane technology, intermingled with folders full to bursting with notes scribbled in House Cannith research, shorthand. She actually sees you walk in. Oh wait, do you walk in, Valuth?
No, I walk in.
Oh,
Yes,
Chetney.
Chetney walks in.
Okay, so you walk in openly.
Yes, and I will walk directly up to her.
Oh, hello. How are you? I'm just looking for where do you work?
Oh, madam, it's when the chief artificer sent me here to collect his personal records, he did not tell me anything of such a lovely lady working in this area of the compound. You literally take my breath away. Please, and hands her the papers, says, would you do me the kindness of helping me collect his records before I left here at your mercy for too much longer?
Oh, of course, handsome. And she'll wink at you. And I didn't know that House Cannith was hiring some new mage rights. I'm Alicia. How are you?
Alicia, you say?
Yes. And you are what fake name did you put on the ID card?
Seymour Butts.
No.
Do I hear their conversation?
I'm going to say yes. It's mostly quiet in here right now because it is like lunchtime.
Well, I'm gonna pop through and say, Alicia, we have a common interest. If you letter my description,
She's gonna look at you like you're a dumbass, and also just look really confused at you and be like, "Whatever are you talking about?"
This is all on you guys.
because this is the same lady that sent us the letter.
She's acting like she doesn't know what you're talking about.
The walls have ears?
Chetney, can I borrow a piece of paper and your quill for just a moment?
The name I put in the description is the name that I will use on the ID card.
The what? Sorry?
The name I typed in is the name I'm using.
Oh!
That's your come on scam?
Voter come on scam? I don't get it.
It might be pronounced more like not your common scam.
Oh! Oh.
It's like the
Oh, not your I get it.
you
you
know, like
already have
my
inspiration.
crotch or
or that license plate.
Anyway, she's looking at you when you Valut, when you mention a letter, she just looks really, really confused at you and turns actually to not your and says, Are these your friends?
It would appear that they are aiding me. They did come along for this collection of the documents that I'm seeking. Our mechanical friend out there is having a bit of difficulty, and my little friend here is watching over him.
Okay, well then, let's go get the personnel records. Why don't you two stay here? And come with me, not your.
And he will follow her.
You guys go, we'll go, like, over here. Oh, hold on. You guys will go up over here. She'll lead you over here, whip out a knife and say, "Who in Kyber are you? Do you work for House Cannith?"
Miss Lund, it would appear that we are currently in your employ.
What are you talking about?
And then I will pull out the note, the letter that was sent to us.
She's like, "This isn't... I never sent this. This isn't my handwriting. But, oh my god. Oh, by the gods."
Then, out of curiosity, do you have any ability to do what this letter suggests that is possible?
Yes. And it knows that I'm a spy. Someone's been watching me. I need to get out of here. Let's get those personnel records, and I'll get the rest of my stash, and we'll hightail it out of here.
That sounds good to me.
Alright, so she'll lead you to this room over here. And for RP purposes, this is the personnel part of the library. And there is a sleeping, bookish-looking hobgoblin guard. And
Then I will be quiet.
roll me a stealth. You're able to sneak in very quietly. And it takes about, and all the records in this room contain detailed information on the appearance, education, employment history, etc. of every researcher on staff. And you guys spend about 10 minutes searching through the records in this room, and you actually find Chief Artificer Garavantis' file.
Very good. And now we need to leave.
Yes, let's get the heck out of here and figure out who's been watching me. Handsome, and she'll wink at you.
As she passes by, I will go team her.
Team, just be like, yeah. Team her.
Smack. He's gonna smack her in the ass on her way by.
Oh, come on, that's a bit much. A wink doesn't deserve that.
Yeah, have you looked at my character flaw?
Oh, it's her character flaw too. That's why you guys are heavily flirting with each other.
Wow, what a flawed couple.
So, how are you guys getting out?
The way we came in?
Okay, roll me all just like stealth checks to see how well you do.
I will guidance myself for this one.
I will use my inspiration and suggest that Velut do the same.
Yep.
Oh shoot, I double rolled that.
Yeah, I don't think I need to use your inspiration, but what is it? Just a D what?
Advantage.
I thought it's inspiration's D6.
Oh no, that's right. Bardic inspiration is D6.
So
It should have rolled it for you.
I'll take my night. No, because it's a choice. That's you get a choice on when you get to use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say you guys are able to exit the area without much effort. And thankfully, no one notices the missing Chief Artificer just yet.
We get him on the way out and we'll, I guess, dump him down another random sewer, one that does have water going through it.
No. We'll turn his body into the guard. Hey, look at what we found on our
Yeah, let's go ahead and screw the party again.
He'll never suspect the people who report the body.
No, not at all. Alright, give me 2 seconds.
You sure? Come on. It's doing the right thing. We're reporting a murder. We're just not saying who did it.
We should sneak back in and put a letter on his bed that says something along the lines of, I have gone to visit a sick relative. Back in 6 years.
Okay, so you guys are able to do all that, and as you're slowly making your way through the warehouse district, going a different way than when you came, you hear guitar music. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do.
Okay.
By God, they play better than that's the best guitar music I've ever heard.
We hear guitar music where exactly? Where are we at?
You think you're still in this sort of maze of warehouses. You're going like a different way than the way you came to avoid the trail. And all of a sudden, on top of one of these warehouses, you see a halfling, female. And she's just strumming a bit on this guitar, and she's like, "Oh, everything's gone so perfectly according to plan. I didn't even have to do anything."
Oh, great. Is What's-Her-Face still with us?
Oh yeah, Alicia is still with you because she wants to go back to your place and then do the deciphering, because it's going to take, even if she's marked of House Civis, it's still going to take her a little while to process it, so she can't do it right there.
Okay.
Alicia, stand behind us. Make sure we don't know what's happening here, but stand behind us for your safety.
Looky here! I've snared 2 birds in one net. Don't you know it's rude to steal a woman's mail? Ugh.
Well, was it the same?
It's a
my
halfling.
lady,
Yeah?
would you please come down and talk to us?
I'm going to cast, before that happens, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on her.
Alright, give me a minute to set up the battle map.
Two casts of create or destroy water on a human corpse would get rid of all the.
Oh shit!
What?
I accidentally exited Fantasy Grounds.
Alright, just come back in.
So it's 3.7 liters to a gallon.
Yeah, I looked it up, and about 80 liters average for a well-hydrated person goes to 21 U.S. liquid gallons, so it does 10 each time. So pretty much all the water with 2 castings. Wait, does that mean I could do it to somebody who's alive? I'm gonna look up this back up again.
Oh God, that would kill them.
It would!
It would at least give them points of exhaustion.
A lot. If you destroy you basically instantly dehydrated them.
No, it has to be in an open container within range. A person isn't an open container.
Alright, so, Chetney, I will put focus on you. The bard is the halfling. Roll what you need to roll.
Well, I need to know something first. Do I see these other thugs, or do I only see her?
I'm going to say for right now, you only see her. She's trying to make a dramatic entrance. And she's purposefully creating this... This whole area has been foggy this whole time. It's why you're able to kind of get away with as much as you have. But you noticed as you were entering into this area that the fog got even worse.
Can you share the map again, please?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So she was successful, but I will say, there, now I can see you better.
Oh, guard, you're really close to... Your mic's really close to your mouth. We can hear you breathe.
Sorry.
Oh, not a problem. Right. And she goes, ha 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 ha, nice try. And it's initiative time.
Oh, you roll our initiative. Never mind.
It's okay. Mash, you go first.
So I guess this means she's attacking us?
Yes. She says this is revenge for what you did to Clan Boromar.
Okay, then, guiding bolt on her.
Alright, roll it.
Oh, it was Sacred Flame, sorry, I had the wrong thing up. I wanted guiding bolt. There we go. Oh, sorry, does the same thing. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
And done.
Chetney!
All right, so Chetney is... he's going to... Well, basically, I'll just go ahead and say it. Madam, I do believe that you have bit off a little more than you can chew, and he will cast Vicious Mockery on her.
Alright, roll it.
But she succeeds.
The gods are in my favor tonight. It's Bard versus Bard. Valut.
Yeah, except this bard is completely out of spell slots.
Valuda's gonna back up so he's behind Mash just because. And then there's already advantage on that. So I am simply going to throw a firebolt.
Okay. My hair! You've damaged my hair! And then she will say, kill them for me, won't you? 1 second. She is going to cast invisibility upon herself.
Boo!
Which is what I was afraid of.
And you
Anybody
can...
take counterspell?
Yeah, did anybody take counterspell?
Oh, it's third. It's second or third level.
Third level.
Also, I'm going to say, when she does this, Chetney, because you are also a bard, you recognize the type of instrument she has. It is called the Fumidin Citern, which is like a guitar. So she has a wondrous item on her as well.
Get her.
Thug 1, 5, 10. Ooh, hit.
What did he do? He shoot something at me?
He shot a heavy crossbow at you.
Ow! So are
these
these
are buildings?
Yeah, I'm guessing those are buildings.
Yeah, these are buildings. It was the quickest way to add it.
The little bits in the center are halfling buildings.
And the fog that she has conjured up heavily you can see that it's almost trying to protect them and obscure them. So they're undercover.
How big is the fog?
I think the fog spell is like 60 feet. 1 sec. 100. Oh, the range is. It's a 20-foot spear.
Yeah, so how many of them's covered up?
Good question. 1 second.
It's only gonna last until my turn because I'm gonna use create destroy water and get rid of it.
It can only maximum cover 2 of them, so.
It says get rid of a fog cloud. 30-foot cube. But if it won't work on magical fog, then I won't try it.
Yeah, it's like that.
So then would his shot at me been at disadvantage?
Because they're in the fog.
Yeah, because he was in fog.
Oh, shit.
Ha!
The way it's described, it's like the thugs are able, like, they purposefully parts the fog cloud for the thugs. That's how it's described in the adventure module.
So then no.
No.
That's fine.
So they are magically bolstered through the fog.
Yeah, they're basically she has commanded the fog cloud to give them cover. Alright, so this will got thug right here, number 2.
Probably going down, boys.
Is going to pop out of the fog cloud and attack you twice. Alright, thug number 3. Is going to hold his action. Same with the next one. Mash!
Okay. Going to... Let's see, we'll Sacred Flame Thug 2. Oh, he succeeded. So, no.
He's right next to you. You can just whack him if you wanted to.
I just used Sacred Flame. It missed.
Okay. Chetney. I'm going to say the one that's in melee with Mash, you can see normally.
Oh, so I don't have disadvantage?
No, you wouldn't have disadvantage.
Good, because I'll take that off then. And Chetney is going to fire a crossbow bolt at it.
Okay. It hits. Veluth.
Velut is going to retreat. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I am going to cast... I'm going to use my Tides of Magic. So I get advantage.
Oh!
Haha! Damn it.
What do you mean, damn it? It's a nat 20.
It's a 1. It's a 1 that you want for that.
Oh.
Yeah. And I am going to cast Acid Splash on Thug 3 and 4. Oh wait, Tides of Chaos doesn't. I can't use Acid Splash then. Shit. I'm just gonna cast Acid Splash either way. So take back. I'm not using my Tides of Chaos. I'm sorry.
Okay, then not a problem.
Okay, I got to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so the other one needs to make the save as well because it affects, and they both failed.
Okay.
And so here is the acid damage. Thug 4. And I was told it to select both, but it didn't. So here is Thug 1.
Oh my god, 1 and 2. For a healing potion, what is it?
1d4 plus 2.
4? Or yeah, I thought it was 4.
I got it on here, I'll tell you. Two D4 plus 2.
All right. She remains invisible. Thug 1 is going to climb on top of the roof of this building, and that will be his turn. Thug 2 is going to try and hit Mash again. And it's going to say, you bastards killed my girlfriend!
Did we?
Yes!
I don't know.
Oh!
Oh wow, 5 damage.
Wow, low roll.
That's for Jenna!
He mustn't have liked her very much if that's all the damage he did. Monsters don't have tactics. Yes, they are. They're halflings. They're not people. But neither are Warforged, though.
Yeah, you're just spare parts.
No, that was the other guy.
No, no. All Warforged are now just spare parts.
Oh, all but this one. Because it's the
Jesus
only
Christ,
thing
you're
keeping
getting
you
fine.
alive. That one got advantage?
Yeah, they're flanking you.
They have pack tactics!
Oh. So they're kobolds.
Didn't that already happen, though?
I thought that was this turn that he climbed up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I must have gotten ahead of myself. Mash! You're surrounded!
If only we had somebody who had big kaboom booms, some sort of wizard or sort. I am going to, because I've had better luck with it. I'm just gonna smack. Which one looks the most?
Number 2 looks the most hurt.
Are you kidding?
I'm
No,
not.
it's right there for you to see. It's very much a 1.
I am done. Be right back.
Chetney!
Will again try to shoot it.
Okay. Hits! That was the end of your turn, sorry?
Yes, once I moved.
Alright, so Veluth.
The loot is going to back up some more because he doesn't like people in his space. So hold on, I was right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
You gotta respect my personal space.
Yeah. Well, and plus this way, if I'm underneath, I'm thinking it's harder for him to get a shot if I'm right next to the building. Now I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos.
To be fair, you don't know he climbed up on the building. You just haven't seen him.
Yeah. So I almost rolled a 1 that time.
Almost.
And with my Tides of Chaos, I am going to spend. Oh shoot! I can't do that. Darn it! I was going to twin a spell, but I'm unable to. So I am simply just going to cast the Scorching Ray at Thug number 4.
Alright. Wouldn't that include, Mash as well?
Nope, because I get to pick my targets.
Right.
I fire 3 bullets.
Okay, so roll that sweet damage.
All right. Well, I got to attack first.
Mm-hmm.
There's one.
Why do you have advantage?
The Tides of Chaos.
Oh, okay.
There's another 20. Damn it. We should have made that with 20s too.
that would be fun. 1 or 20.
Let's see. I got to make sure I get it for all 3 shots here. I'm sorry. On one attack roll. Okay, so let's see. Attack number 2. Miss. And attack number 3. Miss.
Oh, but you got one really good scorching ray on him.
Yeah, one really good one. And that is my turn.
Okie dokies. What is she gonna do?
Oh my god, I love Tides of Chaos so much.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, yeah, because every time that I cast a spell, I get it back.
All right. Thug 1 is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and directly above you, do a heavy crossbow. Hit!
Yarg. There's no form of cover.
I'm looking
Really
at it
not.
like, I'm looking at he's literally like, because you can literally just kind of like look down and boom.
Oh damn! There's no Eve or anything like that I could be hiding under. Shit.
If he's already on the roof, he can like crawl up to the eave and just boop. But a bad boop. Okay, so
Am I stopping to heal you? Or am I still going with these 3?
You do what you want to do.
Well, you're like almost dead. Oh, now they're hitting me. No, I might not make it through this one.
Oh god. Bleep
Yep.
down.
oh wait. Oh my god, those did not I did not mean wait. I fucked up.
What?
Take away I was targeting you. Or I was supposed to target you. I targeted the wrong one.
Oh, you were targeting.
I was targeting the wrong person. I'm so sorry. So you deserve 8 points back.
Yay. And I'm back up.
You're alive! I was like, what is going on? And it's like, oh no, I meant to attack MASH. I accidentally had them focused on you. Alright, so I'm going to roll again. Oh wait, MASH, take away the 7. I hit the wrong button.
Take away 7 what?
Give yourself 7 hit points back.
It didn't. Neither of those did any damage.
No, I accidentally hit the damage button on your miss. Oh, it didn't apply it? Great. And that's another miss. Smash!
Okay. I got 4 hit points, so. I am going to keep myself up this round, and next round I will heal our sorcerer. Damn it, ones!
Sorry.
Okay. And, done. Oh, wait, did I have my plus for my... It does, okay.
Chetney!
He will continue to attack the same one he has been attacking. But misses this round.
Aw. Valuth!
Volute is going to target Thug 1 because he doesn't like him shooting him with crossbow bolts. And he's going to
Okay.
use Tides of Chaos again because I can. And it's fun.
Closer.
And I'm going to hit him with a chromatic orb.
Yes.
Oh, hit!
Oh, can you mark me not as incapacitated so I can re-roll to see if I critted?
Yes, sorry.
Please and thank you. Appreciate that.
Not a problem.
All right, they both hit. So I am going to use poison damage on this. No. Thunder damage sounds much funner.
Does it push them?
No.
That's Thunder Wave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice!
And then I am going to move 1, 2 to there.
Okay.
Is there any street furniture or like boxes or anything like that that he can hide behind?
I'm gonna say sure, you can hide behind one of them.
Yeah, I'll take a little cover behind a street bench or behind a park bench.
That's gonna stop a crossbow. Well, maybe. Maybe not a
Add a
heavy
little
crossbow.
cover.
Well, they're doing it. Why can't we?
Okay, so... Advantage.
Miss.
Hit.
No. Ow.
Oh, wait. I shouldn't have given you advantage. I'm sorry.
Ha
Ha. Ha! Okay, so take away those 8.
Okay, and make me not unconscious.
Yes, I will. Because I keep forgetting
Huzzah!
one is actually on you. Sorry about that. One is on you, so he would have rolled crossbow.
And I'm hiding behind the park bench. And it's still hit. Huzzah! I'm still alive!
1 point! Doug 2 is going after Mash, and now the advantages begin. Miss. A hit.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it through this round.
Oh, we're done. This is going to be a TPK.
No!
You know what?
I
I'm
wanna
bringing
die.
Alicia in then because, yeah, I didn't realize how vicious these thugs could be. Do-do-do.
Well, TPK
Yeah,
is
with
fine.
multi-attack at level 2, yeah, that's pretty vicious.
Well, you're level 3, but...
No, I'm level 2.
Oh, crap. Okay.
The only one that's level 3 is Volute.
Oh, I got the AP all wrong.
We can TPK and then restart a homebrew Eberron campaign.
I want the DM rewards, damn it.
I still get the DM rewards for TPK.
I don't want the loot to die. Then he's gone forever.
What do you mean he's gone forever? Alright,
If he dies.
MASH!
Healing word on Volute.
Oh boy.
God damn it, do some damage.
I am! Do you not see how much damage I've actually dealt?
Clearly no.
Yay! 5!
But I think I'm out of first level spells now.
Oh, but you can still hit because that's a bonus action.
Oh,
Or you could defend yourself.
Yes, take the dodge action.
yeah, that's true. We out dodge.
Okay, so you're taking the dodge, you're not gonna hit, you know, Thug 4, which is like 2 hit points away from death?
Dodge would be safer for him
Yeah,
with multi-attacks. He can
True.
one hit die.
Right, okay. So, do-do-do.
It dodges
Chutney.
plus 4.
No, dodge gives you advantage, gives them disadvantage.
So
Oh,
it'll
so
be
just
a
have
straight roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
tell
if
me,
anyone throws dex on you,
can
you have
Chetney
advantage on
physically
that.
see the difference in health of these different thugs?
I'm going to say yes, because I shouldn't have given you guys 4.
Oh, that's fine. So Chetney will try to eliminate the biggest threat.
Hit! You hit him, and crossbow bolt right in the throat, but before he dies, he whispers, Gerald, I'm coming to see you, Gerald. Alright, so, Veluth! Or
We
Veluth.
heal him so we can't see Gerald.
Well, Volute is going to continue on his current path. He's going to cast Tides of Chaos again, used by Tides of Chaos. And I'm going to use my last diamond that I have for Chromatic Orb on Thug 1.
Okay. I don't think you give up a diamond every single time. You reuse the same diamond.
No, the spell uses a diamond worth 50 gold pieces.
Right, but it doesn't consume it.
Yeah,
Oh, it doesn't consume it?
No.
Okay, good. I was like,
They'll
oh
refund
man,
you all that money.
3 diamonds worth 50 GP in case I lose them. Gotcha. Whew. All right, good. Well, here we go. Advantage on this bastard. Give me a 20.
Oh, you rolled
Double
double
20s!
20s!
Now, here's my... There's that. Okay, I'm good. And I'm going to hit him with a bolt of lightning this time with my Chromatic Orb, as he's going to have a shocking experience.
Oh, he's dead. You hear, actually, you don't hear anything just yet. Thug 2. is going to attack Thug. And he will have disadvantage because he doesn't have tactics anymore. Mash.
Okay, we'll finish him.
No, I'm sorry. I thought that every time that I cast that spell, it consumed that diamond.
No, it doesn't consume it. You just need to have it there, and I think in Critical Role he like waves his hand over it, and then the light shoots out of it, and that's how it's supposed to work.
Okay.
Done.
Whew.
Chetney.
Chetney will raise his hand crossbow and take a shot at number 2 and say, "I haven't forgotten you. Or you, guitarist." And fire.
Okay. All right. Valuth.
Well, I'm not spending my last spell point. I just can't. We got that bard to fight. So I am simply going to throw a firebolt.
Hits. He's hitting you, and he got 1 successful attack.
Could drop me.
Oh, well, you're still up.
Yeah.
2 hit points left.
Well, I'm out of level 1 spell slot. I've got 1 second left. But we'll keep that. So we will Sacred Flame him. Sacred Flame does potentially more damage.
He succeeds.
So I failed. Okay, guys, take him out.
Chetney.
Have at thee, thug.
Oh, crit! The thug is down to 1 hit point. He's dead.
Well, I have a question real fast, even though we're still technically in combat, but not. I have a Charm of Vitality. Now, it's equivalent to a Potion of Vitality. How much does that heal?
It doesn't heal anything. It's more of a preventative measure. It prevents you from getting frightened and a few other effects. I think it might give you...
Okay.
Yeah, so... Yeah, it's not like a healing potion.
Okay, that's all I was wondering.
Yeah, because we did the other one. Alright. Currently, you don't see anyone.
Well, there's not much we can do because we can't see her, so either she comes out or we walk home.
Evil Song Singer, are you going to show yourself and explain your actions?
You hear a whole lot of cackling. Cackle, 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 cackle. I've already explained myself. Oh, you have to do anything right, do it yourself, just like Father said. And if you want to take your action now, you can.
I'm going to cast a firebolt in the general direction since she's still invisible.
She came out of invisibility. I'm saying this is the split second. I'm going to say you had your action ready to go, In case she
Okay.
came out. Yeah, just to speed it up a little.
Well, then I'm using Tides of Chaos again, because I have to.
Ah!
And she is getting Chromatic Orb.
Okay. Hit!
Let's see. I think, she needs to have a shocking experience just like her friends.
Hit!
And I am going to move down to there.
Okay.
I'm putting MASH right in the line of fire.
I mean, that's kind of where I'm supposed to be. What's she gonna do?
He's actually going to whip out a bow and target it at Chetney.
Well, just roll damage because his AC so low, it's going to hit.
Yep. 3 damage. And then she'll say, "Some bard you are."
Okay, I am going to. I can't do. Well, Sacred Flame. Ah, damn it!
Sacred
I shouldn't
Flame
use
is not your forte.
No.
Sacred Flame gets dodged a lot because of its skill.
Yeah.
I know.
And she's a
But
bard.
it's great when it works.
And
Mhm.
done.
Chetney!
Some bard I am. Let me show you what kind of a bard I am.
You're not a bard. You're a noble.
And he's going to move forward and fire at her.
Okay. That's a hit. Veluth. Or Velut.
Well, I'm all out of first level spells, so womp womp. Firebolt it is.
Oh, hit.
Oh, that was Acid Splash. I'm sorry. Give her 4 back, please. I hit the wrong damage.
Okay.
So,
Or just add 5 more.
before we get too far away, I wanted to use my bonus action and
Okay.
to inspire Mash and said, "Try that spell again, sir," and give him bardic inspiration.
Okay.
How would that work?
Oh, here we go. And with that, you see Alicia come up from behind this Boromar bard and stab her right in the back.
All right.
Yeah.
Velut just falls to the ground, like, exhausted.
And with that, Alicia will be like, "Let's get out of here."
Which we
Before
do.
that happens, Chetney wants to go search that other bard if there's anything he could use.
Oh, you have the Cittern.
And we'll check the halflings or whatever they were.
You find various odds and ends. They're all definitely from Clan Boromar. So you basically, as a part of AL rules, have unlocked the Saturn. If there were any other combats after this, you could use the Saturn until the end of play. But because of the way AL works at the end of the session, it goes away and you have to buy it with treasure points.
Was it end of session or end of module?
End of module / session.
Well, for me, it might be the end of module, so...
Yeah, it would definitely be the end of module for you because this is a mod. End of session is more if you're playing like a book adventure. But with that, you unlock the Saturn. 1 second. And you get 4 points.
I level up again.
4 advancement points.
Yep, my level as well.
But I can't level till we take a long rest, so.
Which is at the end of the mod. Alright, so you return to your residence with Alicia Lund. She reveals herself as, she tells you her real name is Eliza de Civis. And she possesses the mark of scribing, which is hidden on her shoulder. It grants her powers of encryption and decryption, and she's been she purposely infiltrated House Cannith, to investigate them. She tells you that she heard that, she'll tell you that House Cannith is up to something, and there's actually some political fracturing involved. The House Cannith faction that controls Sharn is called Cannith South. And she started investigating them because she heard Merrick DeCanth was planning something big that would chart the future of the houses in Breland, which is where the country where Sharn is. She suspects they were trying to sell a new invention to criminal buyers, but she wasn't sure what the invention is or who the buyers are. But then you sit there and for like the next day you relax and she reads the letter. And you receive, and the letter says, to the greatest of all who bear the name Cannith, we represent the swords of liberty. We have received confirmation that you are proceeding with our order as planned. You have our humblest thanks. We assure you that the transfer of funds into your accounts will be made with the utmost discretion, and that nothing will link our activities together. Our agents have heard that the schisms within your mighty house have led to the Boromar crime family siding with your DeCanth rivals. Our deepest condolences. Nevertheless, we expect that your agents will be the picture of discretion in order to keep any unwanted investigators out of our business. The crowned heads of Eberron will roll, thanks to your contribution to the war effort. We hope to do business with you again in the future. Sincerely, who will write history with crimson ink. With that, it's the end of the adventure.
He sounds like an interesting fellow.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Yeah. Alright, I will turn off the stream. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Banananin. Thank you, Commander Root. Thank you, Electrical Longboard. Thank you, Host Giveaway. Thank you, Positivity Bot. Thank you, Rundabun. We are part of the C2X Gaming Collective, so please go check them out at C2X Gaming. And we will catch you this Wednesday with Dragon Heist. And our finale to our Tomb of Annihilation on Thursday. See you then. Bye-bye.